Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about the current state of Boom Beach. Now, there's been so much going on, and honestly, Boom Beach has been doing, in my opinion, so well lately that instead of doing kind of our traditional, like, what would you even call it? Like, I want to say semi-annual, but it's more frequent than that. Is Boom Beach dead video is what we usually do, but this time I want to put a different spin on it and talk about all the crazy stuff that we've got since the chicken has been here on YouTube, or just, I guess, in the game in general. It doesn't have to be, like, I played the game before YouTube, so it doesn't really matter, but we've got so much stuff, especially in the last 2 years, that, like, really just changed the game so drastically, that it's just like a completely different game than it was when it first came out. Like, I remember when the first year or so span of Boom Beach, I remember like the most exciting things that came out was I remember the Scorcher update specifically being like the biggest thing. Obviously task forces and stuff coming in, but that was like very early on. Like, I wouldn't even, like, I'm kind of comparing the last 2 years to its first year. In terms of updates and just everything and stuff that's come out recently, and it's a lot of stuff, guys. It's a lot of stuff. So we had the heroes being added originally with Brick and Everspark, and that was crazy in itself because now we have most people. I don't know if it's impossible, but most people definitely do not have all of those heroes completely maxed out yet with hero tokens. So there was another grind there just to upgrade stuff, which is fantastic because there was a brief period there where we had nothing to upgrade, which was kind of frustrating for some people. But the heroes coming in was huge because it changed operations in a big way. Having Brick and having Everspark with her ability to hack and Brick's ability to make Zukas even more powerful and destructive with her extra damage boost. That was a big change. That was a big change to the game. So we had the heroes come in. And then obviously we had new ones being added in Dr. Kavan and Private Brick, and we had all the drama with Private Brick coming out and being way too good, and then they ended up nerfing him. But the issue was they didn't nerf him right away. They waited like, what was it, like 3 or 4, 5 months, something like that, before Bullet was properly nerfed, which kind of which rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. When Bullet was nerfed like that, because everyone was used to using him. We had to all kind of go back to the older strategies of using the heroes the way we did about like 4 or 5 months before Bullet came in. So yeah, Bullet was huge. Kavan was a big update because alongside Kavan we got the tribes and all the tribal stuff. We had the rock crystals being added as a new resource that we could get. The tribes were huge, and a lot of people have, I've heard a lot, in more like niche groups, I guess, I've heard people talking about the tribes, and they don't like them. They say they change the game too much, they take the skill out of it, but at the same time, it breathes some new life into the gameplay. Like, it's new gameplay, right? And that's the exciting part, and it's equal for everybody. Everybody's allowed to use the same tribes. Everybody's able to boost them up as much as they can, or as much as they want. And the biggest thing was it gave max players something to use their resources on. Because sure, having heroes to upgrade was good. That got rid of the issue of there's nothing to upgrade. Why am I playing the game? But what was the point of attacking and getting all this loot if you couldn't do anything with it? And now we can do stuff with that because we can upgrade our tribes. We can upgrade the sector regions themselves, and we can upgrade, and we can use the specific bonuses that that we like to kind of tailor to your game style. If you're a turtle, then maybe you want to boost up those green gold like statue tribes, whatever they are, the resource production boost ones. And if you're an offensive player and you just like doing operations, then you can just boost up the fire spike one and get that rotation of troop damage that seems to come in and out every cycle. Yeah, so the Kavan one, we had Kavan, we had the base builder come in, which was huge. The base builder, I feel like, could have been done a little differently. Like, a lot of people don't use it, and I think the biggest, like, the strange thing to me, I did a video on the base builder the other day for the very first time, the first time in a long time, and I was looking around in the game. I was like, why is there no in-game link to bring you to the base builder? That just seems very strange to me. Obviously, I'm sure they want people going to that website and making bases and stuff, but I just don't understand why. Maybe I'm just dumb and don't know where it is, but I don't understand why. Like, even if it is in there somewhere in the past news box or something, why is it not easier to find? Is the chicken's question. Should be right there. Like, click this button, take you to the Hammered Base Builder, build your own base. Talking about base building, another thing we could use, even though that's not really the topic we're discussing, I want a base editing thing like Clash of Clans has, where you can just, instead of just moving all my stuff around and then saving it, like, sure, it's nice to have different layouts, but especially now that we have the prototypes coming in and out on different occasions, it would be nice to be able to set up different layouts for these prototypes specifically, but it would be nicer to be able to do that in an easier, more digestible way than manually having to move every single thing without being able, like, especially with all the mines and stuff. If we could just get like a nice editor, I think that would go a long way, guys. So let's go ahead and throw a flare right up here. Oops. Zuka, stay alive for us, please. Yeah, what were we talking about? We were talking about updates and kind of the current state of Boom Beach and how that all ties in. Let's go like this. Bang, bang. Oh, no, guys. Okay, so we're going to have to go like this. But, yeah, I mean, there's been so much stuff. Oh, oops. Okay. Stage 6 is going to, yeah, it's going to melt us for sure. I just need one critter shock. We would have been able to escape that one for sure. We actually still almost got it, which is pretty crazy considering I didn't shock anything. But yeah, it's a whole different game now. It's a whole different game now with all these new additions, all these crazy updates. It's just been a ton of massive updates like over time that like if I showed people that haven't played Boom Beach for a while all this new stuff, it'd be like, what the hell is this game? You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty cool. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, is just like the current state of Boom Beach, all the things that we've got. And that's not even going over the last update, which was massive, bringing in the monthly mega crabs. That is a game changer in itself. Endless reserves, another huge game changer for people willing to spend that little bit of extra money to have the troops just load up instantly. That was one of my favorite, probably that would be, the Endless Reserves was right up there with my favorite updates of all time. Just having that ability, like, I don't care about the money, personally. I know some people do, which is fine, but just having the ability to play the game at your own pace as much as you want is just amazing to the chicken, so we like that. But yeah, let me know what your favorite new addition is to Boom Beach down below in the comments, guys. Or also let me know, if you could get one more thing, what would it be? Now, I feel like with all this stuff that we have here, if we just simply add, like, I'm going to chime on this again because I'm having so much fun with the Clash Royale Clan Wars. I'm logging in every day now, and I had basically given up on the game. I wasn't playing very much at all. Every single time I see that Clan War icon, I always hit it. I always load up the app, and I love it. It's fun. It's the same reason I played Clash of Clans for so long was because of Clan Wars. It's nice to have that competitive feature with all that strategy where all your teammates come in, and you're talking about decks. You're talking about for Boom Beach, you would be talking about operation walks or however it would work. You talk about base layouts and things like that, and I think that's just the direction that needs to happen next for the game to really take off, to get to back where it was. Not that it needs to, but I think that would just be like, that would be all we needed, right? That would be all we needed in the chicken's opinions. Let's go like this and like this, and then I think we would have the perfect game overall, guys. So. Stage 7 goes down. Back. So, guys, that is going to wrap up the video today. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite thing is about Boom Beach that came in the last couple of years or in general. Or let me know what you would like to see added to it in the near future. Guys, that is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Right back.